discussion thread, again, I can see if there's some posts that are to be graded, or I can click on the assignment itself, or within the gradebook, I would see a little cloud icon in the top right-hand corner. I'll go ahead and open this. Now with this assignment, what I did is I provided a visual, I provided a prompt, and I provided some guidelines in the form of a rubric. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grade these discussion posts by using my rubric itself. Please do keep in mind that the grading process of using a rubric would be just the same if I did any other assignment in Schoology itself. What I asked students to do was make one post and 2 replies. I asked them to use evidence to back up their assertions, and I asked them to make a clear assertion. So what I can do then is I can see these threaded discussions, and I can see there's quite a lot of information. Now, if I have a class of 38 people, that's going to be a lot more complicated. So what's really nice here is I can actually highlight a user. So in this case, I want to look for John. John has 3 posts somewhere, and if I click his name and I scroll, I'll see that John's posts are highlighted in blue. I can see what John said. I can think about if he's made the mark as far as the number of posts, does it look appropriate, what have you. And for any one of these items where John is highlighted, I can just go ahead and choose this paper and pencil icon to grade John. And if I want to grade with the rubric, I just click on this little square tile. What I can do then is say, well, John did make the post and 2 replies. I felt that he was satisfactory, and I felt that he made clear assertions. And what you notice now is that the points will be totaled up as I've graded it. If I need to rechange something, I can, and it rescores it for me. So this is a really, really nice way to grade out on a lot of different criteria. It does the math for me. And then if I was to make my rubric tied to some sort of a learning goal or some sort of a standard, there are features within Schoology where the student can track his or her performance based on whatever standards or learning outcome or performance was being measured as part of a class. I would hit save. I would then repeat the process with my other students, maybe Jennifer, and then go ahead and find what she posted. And I just see 1 post and 1 request or 1 response. So I can maybe give her, needs improvement. What you'll also notice here is while students can make text responses, they can also leave video responses and record themselves. They could also do an audio response as well. So again, if you're thinking about the idea of tone, of affect, of subtlety of communication, this might be a good way for students to communicate with each other. And in a sense, it's kind of akin to Flipgrid, where students are recording some responses. So there's some functionality here that goes beyond simply just text discussions, and you could actually have some voice or video discussion too. When it's all said and done, I would just simply go to my gradebook, and I would see that things are being updated.